Hello guys, the new patch is here, the Dead Reckoning update. And here's the new hero, Muerta. She's a carry hero, she's ranged, she's nuker and disabler. That is her first ability. Let's see what it is. Muerta fires a ghostly blank shot at an enemy or a tree. When the bullet strikes, it damages and briefly slows, then ricochets in the targeted direction. The ricochet damages all units that it passes through, stopping when it hits a hero. Heroes hit by a ricochet will run in the direction of the shot. Wow, so it adds fear as well. What's the second ability? The Calling summons a group of revenants that slowly circle the targeted location. Enemies within the area are slowed and have reduced attack speed. Revenants deal damage and silences enemy as they pass through them. That is pretty cool. That is kind of anti-carry hero that I like. This is an anti-carry hero ability. You can do a lot. You can gank a lot. This is a perfect mid hero so far. Let's see. Third ability, Gunslinger. Muerta's attack have a chance to fire a second shot at another target, prioritizing heroes. So she can be great with some combo hero like Magnus Died or someone like that. This is nice. Witchblade can proc only once though. But yeah, she can slow her in her second thing over here, and that is nice. And what is her ultimate? Pierce the Veil. Muerta transform become immune to physical damage, so she becomes a ghost, actual ghost. All of her attack damage is dealt as magical damage. Oh wow, I guessed it. I was right. Kaya is the core item for her. And Muerta gains bonus attack damage and phase movement. Muerta can attack ethereal units, but deals no damage to magic immune targets. So if you BKB, she'll deal no damage. But not only Kaya, Ethereal Blade is excellent on her. Oh my god, that is absolutely fantastic. Look at that, Necro is dead. An actual Necro killer, dude. An actual ghost killer, dude. Beautiful. She turns into ghost to go ethereal form and kill everyone who's ethereal. That is beautiful. I like that. That is very cool concept. Dead Reckoning, the minigame. The quick and the dead. Muerta needs help getting the right warm bodies in the right fresh graves. And that's where you come in. You get an assigned target before every Dota game during the Dead Reckoning event. Score points for kills and assists, but watch out, your opponent's out for blood too. And whoever scores more gets twice the reward. Flowers, get kills and assists against your assigned target to score points and earn Muerta's flowers. Score more points than your target to increase your haul. Treasure. Trade your flowers for Dead Reckoning chests loaded with all new item sets and including the even themed items, which means super rare. Keys. Buy a Dead Reckoning key to unlock the chest and unveil the reward inside. Keys are available for $2.50 or 20,000 shards in the shard shop. That is great that you can buy a key from the shards. That is fantastic. I like this a lot because many people have millions of shards. I don't, but for those who have, it's a good use of that. Dead Reckoning chests. Score more flowers for extra chances to unlock these Dead Reckoning themed item sets. Muerta has granted everyone 5 keys to kick off the celebration. Snag as many more as you need using the shards or the Dota store. Beautiful. Alright. This is the Altar Ball. This is Lena's Dead Heat. Beautiful. Almost as good if not better than Arcana. Actually better than Arcana. Let me go ahead and say it. Death Adder. Wow. Beautiful Medusa set. Doll of the Dead. Adorable putch set. Fantastic, love it. Oh, expired gun, beautiful sniper set. Soul Serpent, that's Serpent, that is Viper set, I assume. We have Anti-Mage set. Again, a great set. Not a fan of earrings, but I guess it's part of the cultural theme they're trying to go for. That ball is Io? What? That ball is Wisp. Holy shit, actually better than Arcana. Oh, the Mauler. I would call her the Mauler. She's a dying light. Oh, wow, that's a deep thing. Wow, this is beautiful, dude. The altar ball. Wallpapers, I'll have them. Thank you very much. New features. All right, let's go, boys. Let's get ready. What's up here? What's up here, boys? Dive into the data of your Dota history. Elevate and evaluate your game with advanced battle stats. Directly in your profile, Dota Plus members now have access to completely revamped real-time gameplay analytics. Dig deeper into your playstyle by sorting your complete Dota history by hero role, game mode, and more. Focusing on last hitting, your creep's stats group has you covered. Improving your support skills, support stats are now more revealing than a sentry ward. Wow, that is a nice pun. I hope it's good because people are not happy for a very long time with Dota Plus, so these features are good. Customizable quick casting. Finer control at your fingertips. Quick cast user can now individually assign which unit specific abilities and items are triggered using key press or release. Check it out by selecting unit specific hotkeys and enable quick cast for abilities and items in the hotkeys tab of the setting menu. I think I've already enabled it. It's a pre-existing feature. I don't know why they've mentioned it. Friendlist improvements. Give your best Dota friends the treatment they deserve. With a favorite feature, you can now tag the people you play with the most to keep them at the top of your friend list. Sort your friends in order of favorites, playing Dota online and offline, or use the newly added friend search feature to find exactly who you're looking for. That is great. Right. Oh, so guys, this is not 7.33. That is unfortunate. This is gameplay update 7.32e and more. Let's see what it's about. All right. Turbo mode changes. I'm not interested in that, but changes are changes. As turbo mode increases in popularity, we like to make sure we're doing all we can for the group of players. Keep an eye out for more changes going forward as we continue to improve the overall game experience. Yeah, that is a cap right there. I hope that's going to happen, but it feels like an empty promise, but we can hope for the best and be positive about it, I guess. That's cool. That's interesting. Removed penalty phase when picking heroes. When regular draft time ends, any person that has not selected a hero will be forced to pick whomever they have tentatively picked. In the event that hero is unavailable or there is no tentative pick, they will be given a random hero. Null Talisman, Wraithband, and Bracer will double their bonuses at 12 minutes instead of 25. Yep, that's much needed. That's good. Removed bonus damage to the towers from all summon units. Non-summon units, lane creeps, dominated creeps are still stronger against towers compared to non-turbo Dota. You can now earn 2 stars for hero challenges instead of just 1. Arcana progress has been updated for the following. Earthshakers. Planetfall Arcana now gives full credit for Echo Slam kills and assists. Oh, this is interesting because I want to update my PS blades. Let's see how good this is. Tracking for ability chains and combo damage is also enabled. Invoker Dark Artistry Throwback Immortal now gives full credit for Sudden Strike kills. Dark Artistry Throwback Immortal, that is interesting. So I think this is the Kid Invoker thing. Yeah, I don't have that. I have this one. I have the Dark Artistry, but I don't have this one. Juggernaut's Blade from Legacy Arcana now gives full credit for Omni Slash kill. Kunka's Leviathan Whale Blade of Imminent Revival Immortal now gives full credit for hitting heroes with Torrent. Legion Commander Arcana now counts dual victories. Leshrek's Tormented Staff Immortal now gives full credit for stunning enemies with Split Earth Lines. Fin King's Charm of Revival Immortal now gives full credit for hexing enemies. Lone Druid's Pauldron of Imminent Revival Immortal now gives full credit for entangling claws duration, and Storm Spirits the Lightning Orchid of Imminent Revival Immortal now gives full credit for ball lightning damage as well. So this is good. You can play turbo games to update your Arcana and stuff. That is good. But not for Rubik, I guess. It's not for all Arcanas, some Arcanas. Alright. Journal updates. Let's see, what do we have here? Reinforced units now take 10% less damage from player control creeps. Affects all summons like Treants, Eidolons, etc. as well as dominated creeps, but not creep heroes like Spirit Peer or Nord Illusions. Reinforced units now take 10% less damage for player control creeps. What are reinforced units? Take less damage from player controlled creeps. Range creeps are now level 5. Prevents Enigma and other from converting them early. Wow, that is huge, man. Glyph Tower bonus attack target increased from 4 to 5. That is good. That is very good. Alright, item update, guys. This is the important bit and it's pretty long. Because there will be hero changes too for sure. Okay, let's go, boys. Let's do this. Item updates. Abyssal Blade. Attack damage bonus increased from 25 to 30. Bloodstone. Blood pack duration decreased from 6 seconds to 5 seconds. That is much better. Boots of Bearing no longer has charges. What do you mean? So it has only cooldown. That's pretty cool. So it's like infinite charges. Actually infinite charges. I made a post on how you can get infinite drums charges, but now you have Boots of Bearing charges. That's very massive. Divine Rapier total cost decreased from 5,950 to 5,600. That's big, man. Now people can consider going that because many people have not considered going that at all. Wow. Health regeneration bonus decreased. I'm kind of sad about this though. Cold type movement speed slow versus range heroes increased from 40% to 50%. That is good. That is very good. Force staff mana cost increased from 100 to 150. That's fine. That's a little too expensive for some heroes though. Eternal Chain's damage decreased from 220 to 180. Eternal Chain's radius decreased from 450 to 400. That's a decent balance. That's a decent balance. That's the active, by the way. Not the passive. Not the Chain Lightning. It's the Eternal Chain's the active thing. So the radius of catching enemies have decreased and also the damage it deals because it deals some amount of damage when you cast it on the enemies. Guardian Greaves. Guardian Greaves aura region bonus for low health allies decreased from 18.5, which is almost 19, to 14.5, which is almost 15. That's a decent difference actually. Guardian aura armor bonus for low health allies decreased from 10 to 8. That's fair. That's fair change. They did not touch the cooldown, which is great. Hurricane Pike Thrust mana cost increased. Fine, because Force Staffs increased, so that's why this is increased as well. Chain Lightning damage decreased from 140 to 135. It's not that massive, it's fine. Meteor Hammer channel time decreased from... Oh my god, what the hell? What is this? Oh wow, this is massive. You can buy this on Invoker now. You can buy this on Invoker, dude. I like that. I like that. You have 2 meteors now. Invoker already has a meatball and now he's getting another meatball, dude. The meatball connoisseur, dude. I'm gonna try this for sure on Invoker. But that's pretty cool. From 2.5 seconds to 2 seconds, man. Total time until impact decreased from 3 seconds to 2.5 seconds. Wow. Nullifier. Total cost decreased from 4,725 to 4,375. Damage bonus decreased from 80 to 75. That is a big cost reduction. That is nice. Radiance. Total cost decreased from 5,050 to 4,700 and total bonus damage decreased from 60 to 55. That wasn't... I think this was unnecessary, but again, they made it so cheaper, 350 gold cheaper to be exact, so I guess they had to do the -5. Revenant's Brooch. Oh my god. The right click Invoker is also a possibility. I mean, I play Invoker, I'm an Invoker enjoyer, so that's why I usually bring up Invoker, but whatever you guys want to build this item on. It can be built on Nature Prophet if it wasn't already pretty annoying. It gives 60 attack speed for its duration when you activate it. And Phantom Province attacks are now affected by Spare Lifesteal. Oh, wow, dude. So Bloodstone can work on it, dude. You're gonna get a lot of lifesteal, man, from that. Revenant's Brooch was Muerta all along. Muerta. That is hilarious and that is true. That is true, man. It was made for her. Sacred Relic cost decrease from 3,750 to 3,400, and the damage is also -5. Yeah, that is fine. That is good. It was too expensive. That is very good train actually. Shadow Blade now removes invisibility if bonus damage is applied during the fade time. Most notable example are Clink's Burning Barrage, Ember Spirit Sleight of Fist, a secret that would add bonus damage on every attack made if the ability was cast during the fade time. Oh my god, I think the Valve people are actually watching my videos. What the hell? I figured out that you can dish out additional damage if you use Shadow Blade on Clinks. As soon as you cast Burning Barrage and you click on the Shadow Blade, you will dish out more damage. And I had planned and I posted on Discord to explain why it's sometimes good to go Shadow Blade and not finish Silver Edge completely, but they removed it. Wow. You can, after this thing is over, after I'm done with the reviewing of the patch, you can check it out that I've actually made videos about Shadow Blade one and the other one. The other thing, which one was it? The Unlimited Drums charge. That is pretty nutty, man. Alright, let's continue. Solar Crest. All attribute bonuses increased. Yeah, that is much needed. It's such a dead item. Such a dead item. From 5 to 6. Oh my god, at least make it 7, man. Movement speed bonus increased from 20 to 25. Well, it's not the worst thing ever. Attack speed bonus decreased from 612 to 510 for Wraith Band. Okay, that is done. No, it's actually not good anymore. They've removed that factor that added damage, especially for Clinks, because I've tested that. It's not gonna work anymore. Right, let's see what this is about. Hero updates now. Base attack time improved for Abaddon, 1.7 to 1.5. That is like treads. If you buy treads, you will have something like that, I think, close by. Alchemist, unstable concoction, max stun duration increased. Still 4 seconds. What do you mean increased? I guess in the early stages. It's not 5 seconds. If it was 5 seconds, that would be nutty. Chemical Rage, bonus damage per scepter increased from 20 to 25. That's pretty minimal. Ancient Apparition talents. Level 10 Chilling Touch attack range increased from 200 to 300. Okay. Cold Feet break distance increased from 200 to 300. So you can slow them from further away, 100 more range. And since you slow them from 100 more distance away, you still have, like, it's basically effectively 200 more bonus for Ancient to kill the enemy. Yes, because 100 is a breaking range as well. So as you slow them, they're already slowed, but you can slow them from further away, so they will be slowed. And they could not even reach 200 distance away to break the older distance of breaking the Cold Feet. But now it's 300, so it's even more. Yes, yes, yes. Now I can play her mid even more properly. Alright, Anti-Mage. Give me something cool. Let's go. Attack back swing decreased from 0.6 second to 0.3 second. That's huge. That's big. Now applies a mini stun to all affected units. That's also big. Good enough, I would say. Arc Warden. Spark Wraith. Aghanim Scepter secondary Spark Wraith search rate decrease. Yeah, that is much needed nerf. I like that, that's good. Axe. Base movement speed increase. Radius increase from 275 to 300. Wow, that is also good. That is also good. So if there's like Monkey King who has like some item which is giving him more range now, you will be hit by the counter helix. Pain. Base attribute increased by 1. Aghanim Shard healing from secondary targets increased from 25% to 30%. Interesting. Not that big, but not that bad either. Bat Rider, Sticky Napalm, mana cost increase from 20 to 25. Flaming Lasso, Aghanim Scepter secondary target range increase from 600 to 650, minimal. Drums of Slom, that was pretty underwhelming. It's 5 more damage per hit now, which adds up, of course. Level 15 talent change to Beastmaster and his units decrease from movement speed decreased from 25 to 20. Nerfed a little bit over here on the talent. Bounty Hunter Shadow Walk. Movement attack speed slow rescale 16 to 40 to 15 to 45. Okay, they've just buffed it a little bit more. I think he was pretty strong already. Nothing else has changed, so most of the build and meta is the same. Brewmaster. Fire Breathing Armor increase from 0 to 8 to 0 to 16. That is good. Now it will be very strong. 8 armor is pretty good. 8 to 16 especially. That is massive 16 armor. Broodmother. Spin Web. Max movement speed decrease from 18 to 48% to 10 to 46%. Spinner Snare. Charge restore time increase from 20 seconds to 30 seconds. Spawn Spiderlings. Spiderlings lifetime decrease from 40 seconds to 50 seconds to just 40 seconds. Yes, Spider Right's lifetime also decreased from 60 to 40. So 40 seconds is the standard for his bugs to live. Centaur Warrunner, Hitch a Ride. Now grant Centaur's Stampede buff. Also increase Stampede duration if cast during Stampede rather than refreshing the buff. Oh, nice. Cooldown decrease from 45 seconds to 30 seconds. That is not bad. Now people would prefer to get that. Because usually I see Centaur Warrior with just 2 or 3 hearts and that's kind of bad. Chaos Knight. Chaos Bolt mana cost decrease from 110 to 110 constant. 110 to 140 to 110 constant. That is good. That is good. That is fair. Alright, Killing Skeleton Walk. Now always create 1 burning. Yeah, his burning army skeletons are so terrible, dude. Let's see what's it about. Skeleton Walk. Now always create 1 burning army skeleton after breaking the invisibility. That is very good and much needed. Okay. Other things need not to be touched. I hope they don't touch it. Aghanim Shard bonus skeletons decrease from 2 to 1. Total count with Shard is unchanged. Yep, because with Shard you will have just 2 in total. Because that is unchanged. But without the Shard you have 1. That is so underwhelming. That is not good. You don't even need... You need Shard even less now. Because you already have 1 free burning skeleton. That is just bad. Nobody buys that. Nobody will ever buy Aghanim on skeletons. No one will ever buy Shard on this skeleton archer clings. Alright, Dark Seer, normal punch, max stun duration decrease from 2.25 to 2 seconds. Barely noticeable. Talent damage increase from 50 to 60. Interesting. Death Prophet, intelligence gain decrease, strength gain decrease. Yeah, much needed nerfs. Magic resistance decrease from 14 to 12%. 30. Spirit Siphon heal damage replaced with 300 health. Should be 200 or 250, but okay, 300. 400 health replaced with... Yeah, that is good. At level 20, it's fine. Dragon Knight is pretty dead hero. Please make it good. Elder Dragon Form cooldown decreased from 105 seconds to 100 seconds. Aghanim Scepter no longer reduces cooldown by 5 seconds because it normally... They reduce it normally so they don't have to have Aghanims for it to reduce cooldown. Mana cost decreased from 100 to 80. It should be 50 or free actually, but whatever. Okay, Draw Ranger, Frost Arrows, Aghanim Shard Region reduction per stack decreased from 10 to 8%. Should be 9%. But I guess they wanted it to be significant enough, so it's 8%. Marksmanship now only grants allied range heroes half of the bonus agility. So it used to give full bonus agility, but now it's giving half of the bonus agility. That is pretty big nerf. So you cannot destroy the towers because you have a Drow in team as range heroes. That is good because Drow Ranger and Nature Prophet were really annoying. If they were in the same team, they would just destroy everything in the fight as well and in the push as well. But now since this is nerfed a little bit, actually cut in half, 50%, so this is good enough. Elder Titan, Echo Stomp, Wake Up Damage Threshold increase from 50 to 200 to 55 to 250. That's good. Astral damage per hero increased. Wow. 14 to 80 to 70 to 80. Okay, the max is still unchanged, so that's not big. But in the early phase, it's a little bit more noticeable. Ember Spirit, the talent decrease from 15 to 12 damage at level 10, and 20 talent sleight of his hero damage decrease from 65 to 55. Decent nerfs. He was dishing out too much damage, in my opinion. Enchantress. Let's see what she gets. The Goat Lady. Cooldown reskill from 28 to 16 seconds to 30 to 12 seconds. Hero move slow reskill from 55% to 30 to 60%. So a little bit more stronger, yeah? Duration reskill from 3.57 seconds to 5.25 to 5 seconds at all levels. So the slow is really big. Now Enchantress is actually useful support as a slower at least. Cast rate increased from 675 for little friends. That's a bad. Like, I don't understand how it works and I'm not a fan of it either. Let's see, what do we have now? Grim Stroke. Inkswell damage per second increased. From 25 to 55 to 25 to 70. That is big. Soul Blind cooldown decrease from 90 to 50 seconds to 70 to 50 seconds. Should be 40 seconds, but that will be too OP, I think. They want to have it near the minute mark for the cooldown of this. Okay, this is good enough. Bonus damage increased. I'm also Hoodwing Enjoyer, so oops, I actually missed click. Wait, how do I go back? I have to scroll down. Hold on a second. So 50 to 125. From this to this. So the crits are a little bit more potent, I guess. Not that bad. I wish the ultimate would have been buffed a little bit, but it's okay. Disarm duration increase. That was not needed. I guess in the early phase, that's fine. In the late phase, it's the same. Unchanged, that's good. Increase from 4 seconds to 5 seconds. That is good. The Jakiro, the host Chris 20 level talent. Jakiro, Ice Path duration increased from 3.5 seconds. What the hell? Oh, it's the duration. Okay. So it will last longer, but the stun is the same. Whatever the stun is, actually, I don't remember. 2 seconds, was it? I think it was 2 seconds. I don't remember. Macro Pyre now applies its damage immediately upon casting rather than 0.5 second after. Yeah, because there's 0.5 second delay for it to travel to the max area, or it feels that way. I hope he gets buffed. I hope Juggernaut gets buffed. That's my hero right there. Base damage increased from 50 to 54 to 53 to 55. Oh, that is nice. Aghanim Shard attack rate increased. Whoa. Shard attack rate increased? I don't understand this though. It should be reduced, right? So it would attack more, or I don't understand this one. Aghanim Shard attack rate is increased. So that sounds like a buff, but then when it's here, it sounds like a nerf. Should be from 1.4 second to every 1.2 seconds. So that would mean that the attack rate would increase. From 1.4, every 1.4 second an attack is applied to every 1.2 second. That would mean that shard attack rate increase. I think they mess it up. Anyways, critical damage increase. Oh, I love it. 80 to 90%, 10% more. Oh, I love it so much. Oh man, I'm gonna play Juggernaut and Invoker right now, dude. I'm excited. I'm not going to sleep right now. I'm gonna play one game of Juggernaut and one for Invoker. 75 to 100. Oh, dude, that is a big spin, dude. On my way to spam Jakiro every game. Oh, dude, that is actually pretty annoying because you cannot help but to get yourself a stun because it's going to last forever, the ice wall. And basically, it lasting a longer duration also means in a way that the cooldown is reduced because the spell is lasting longer means after some time, after a shorter time, you will have the spell ready again to use again for it to be effective again. Keeper of the Light, F.A.Q to kill increase 6 to 7. That is fine. That is fair. I wish his movement speed would reduce a little bit too, but he's mostly about his horse and moving fast, so that would be bad. That would be too bad. Kunkka Ghost Shape damage delayed increased from 40 to 45%. That was unnecessary, but whatever. They touched on every hero, I guess, almost. Where we are, we're still got a few ways to go. Stay tuned, guys. Stay until the end. You guys need to learn what's up with the patch. Unless you've already watched it, then well, then there's no point. I guess you can see my reaction to it. Damage decreased from 90 to 190 to 80 to 180. Yeah, that is fair. That is fair. Intelligence gain increased for the Lich from 3.6 to 3.8. More smarter. Lich read some books, I guess. Well, reading books usually don't make you smarter, but understanding them, I guess, helps you. But to understand some things, you need to read some books. Okay, let's not get into that. Okay, cast time improved from 0.4 second to 0.3. That is good. Maybe you can try to catch Tinker with this in some ways, or Anti-Mage. Oh, it's a Frost Blast. I thought it was the other one, the Gaze or something like that, Sinister Gaze or something. Cast range rescale from 600 to 575 to 650. Yeah, that is whatever. Okay, let's see. That is important. Lina Major, no more, please. Let's see what are the changes. Cooldown increase 9 seconds to 12 to 9 seconds. Yes, so she's a bad laner now. That is great, especially against mid. Now she's no longer this strong, especially in the early levels. So in the first 10 minutes, that is going to be good. Then we have Light Strike Array. Mana cost increased 100 to 115 to 115. It should be 130, but whatever. Alright, this is the main spell of her that made her so annoying. Let's see what it is. Bonus per stack decreased from 10 to 40 to 8 to 32. That is good. Minus 8 attack speed. Get wrecked per stack. Move speed bonus per attack decreased from 1.5 to 3% to 1.5 to... I think it should stay at 2% at all levels, but whatever. That's fine too. A little bit less faster. That's like minus 20 movement speed or something. The talent of health decreased. That is nice. Minus 100 health. Talent Fiery Soul speed per stack decreased from 1% to 10 to 1%. Oh, that is nice. That is nice. Good. That is good enough, I think. Because Lina is very strong, but now she's just strong. It's not like they killed her. She's weaker in the early stages, but she's been played as a carry. So, you know, she can still scale pretty okay. Alright, let's continue. Lion, base armor increase. Man, he was already annoying. I don't think so he deserved any kind of buffs though. Base agility decrease. Ah, that's fair. Finger of Death cooldown decreased from 160 to 40 seconds to 140 to 40 seconds. So in the early phases, you will have your ultimate ready more often. Okay, that is a fair change though. Because there's so many times where Lion was in my team and if he had used his ultimate, he would not have his ultimate again for a long time. So a little bit reduction on that 20 second in the level 1 and 10-second level 2 and no change in the level 3 is fine. Because 40-second you have such a strong nuke, and especially after Aghanims you have AoE nukes, that is too powerful. And I think Aghanims also reduced the cooldown to 25-second or something. Man, that is crazy. Alright, Lucent Beam. Aghanim Shard duration increased from 12-second to 15-second. What? Lucent Beam, Aghanim Shard duration? Aghanim Shard damage increase. I don't understand. What's the Aghanim Shard of Luna again? I think it's hit or something? I'm not sure about this. I have to check it out later. Medusa. You guys can let me know in the comments, I guess. Medusa. Mystic Snake. Base damage increase from 80 to 200 to 85 to 220. Talon Mystic Snake cooldown reduction increased from 2 to 3 seconds. Mirana. Aghanim Shard damage increased. Yeah, it was so bad. The shard was terrible. Yeah, 170, so you have 3 171s. That is good enough. That is good enough. Aghanim Shard wave distance also increased from 600 to 800. Okay, that is good. The shard is good now. It's usable. Monkey King, base agility increased by 1. Are you serious? Are you serious? That's trash. Max channel time decreased. So 0.1 second, that is barely noticeable. So every 0.1 second less, you can just do the full damage. In a way, it increases the damage because you have to charge less for it to deal full damage. But it is almost not noticeable, that change. It should be 1.3 seconds. Then it would be like, oh wow, full damage, done. Naga Siren, she's been OP too as well in the meta. Let's see what they've done to her. Fast range decreased from 575 to 650 to 500 to 575. Aghanim Scepter cast range increase. The Reelin was so bad. Let's see. The axe. Pull speed increased. Is it almost the same as the Black Hole? I think it is 300, the Black Hole. Or the Wind Ranger's shard ability. Not sure about that. Luna's shard was Lucent Beam with an attack. I see. But I don't understand what this means then. Shard damage increase. So the right click damage? The plus 17 base damage? And then your attack damage, I guess? But what is this? Shard duration increase. What is this shard duration? I don't understand that one. It's not that the attack lingers. Anyways, let's go to Nature Profits now. Nature's Profit. Agility decreased from 22 to 23.4. Oh, that is massive. So the base is 20 agility and from 3.6 gain to 3.4. But that is not that massive actually. I take that back. It's not 3.2. It's not 3.0. It's 3.4. Intelligence gain decrease. He's Intelligence Hero, which means a little bit less right click damage as well. Base damage increase decreased from 110 to 185 to 105 to 185 for Aghanims. Right. You want to see a Necro nerf? There's a literally counter to Necro. So the new hero, Muerta, literal counter to the Necro. I don't think the guy needs more nerf. Let's see. Talents, level 20 talents proudly. She's no longer purchase spell immunity. Nice. That is very good. So if you BKB, you can get out. Mana cost decreased. He's literally untouched. Even got a small buff. Ogre Magi, Ignite slow increased. That is good. It's fine if you get some buff. 26 to 29%. That's almost 30%. That's almost a Scotty hit, man. Well, actually, Scotty slows are actually pretty intense. But it's getting closer to a Scotty. A support second spell is getting closer to a Scotty slow. That is something. Fire Shield, Fireball damage increased from 125 to 160. Yeah, that's fine. Wasn't really that impressive, so that's fine. Degen Aura increased 400 to 450. Should be 500, but 450 is good too. Oracle, Fortunate, projectile speed increased from 1000 to 1200. Oh, that is fast. And radius also increased. That is cool. So people get rooted by Fortune's End, right? And now the projectile speed increase, so it will reach the enemies faster if you're playing Oracle. And also the radius increase, so if there's somebody who's a little bit further away, then then he would still get hit compared to previously. Outworld Destroyer. Sanity's Eclipse now deal double damage to illusion. That's good. I thought it always did that. Maybe they changed it and now they changed it back. Pangolier. Shield Crash damage decreased from 90 to 300 to 75 to 300. Fair. Fair. No longer applies a basic dispel upon cast. That is well deserved because I saw in the majors what was going on. It was dirty business. This is good. Alright, PA. I want small buff to PA. I haven't gotten myself spoiled, by the way. I did kind of some change to dagger, but I did not see properly. So I want a little bit buff to PA. Not too strong, just good enough. PA 7 increase, 65 to 80. That is good. Stifling dagger. And the blur dispel radius decrease. Blur dispel radius decreased. If it's increased, it means that's a nerf. So this is kind of a buff. So if you click on blur, I think that is what they're trying to say, that if you click on blur, if the enemy was in 600 range, it will break. But now it will be break only if they're really close. Almost in the melee range. Melee range is 250 to 300, something like that. I see. Alright, F.A.Q, I want her to be nerfed. Damage decrease, that is good. 70 to 250 to 60 to 240. That is barely noticeable. F.A.Q, I want him buff. A little bit more damage decrease of the Aghanim Scepter. That was not needed. -5, I guess. Pugna Aghanim Shard refracted drain percentage increase from 70% to 75%. Okay. That is good. Going to Pain, base attack damage increase by 2. Razor Aghanim Shard for collecting now has 1 second internal cooldown. That actually fixes everything. They didn't even need to touch the Bloodstone. Ricky, he needs a nerf. These two boys really needed some nerf. Caster decreased from 1000 to 600. Ah, that is exactly my words that I said, that the range should be so small that if a Ricky uses the dart, he needs to be in a very close range. And before he even had Aether Lens, so imagine the range this crazy dude had, man. Sneaky little dude. He had 1000 plus the range from Aether Lens. And now 600 plus the range of Aether Lens. So it would get close to his normal base, but it would not go beyond 1000 because that was insane. And I also proposed for a cooldown increase, and it is increased. From 12 second to 15 second. It should be 17 second. But then the hero would be too useless, so let's not go too ahead of ourselves with that. That is fine. These are great changes, well thought out. Rubik. Aghanim Shard no longer provides reduced cooldown when used on self allies. That is good. That is fair. I've seen Rubik a lot recently, and they've been doing pretty well, especially when they're in the enemy team, so this is good. I didn't even know it did that because I don't play Rubik that much. Landing damage decreased 178 to 150. It should be 125, but whatever. Sand King. Pretty irrelevant hero. He needs some buffs. Attack slow increase from 30 to 60. What the f? Movement speed slow increase from 30% to 50. Oh, I can't believe it. That is crazy. That is really good. Porous strike stun duration increase. That is good. Good talent. Very good talent. Caustic finality damage increased from 100 to very balanced talent. Okay. That is good. He's a little bit relevant now. Shadow Shaman. Serpent Ward gold bounty decreased. That is unfortunate. I'd love to farm on his ultimate. Max distance increased from 500 to 600. Oh no. I think there can be more mid shamans because of this. More range to caster spells from the range, and you're not going to feed your ward. And it's not going to give as much gold. An attack range even further increased for his serpent wards. So this also applies to his shard, by the way, because shard gives him the serpent wards. Silencer needs nerf. Cooldown increased. Yes, please. 20 second to 40 second to 22 seconds. Oh, that is good. Now you can lane a little bit better against him. I like this changes so far, by the way. Talent Arcane Curse damage decreased from 12 to 10. Yes, please. Talent 15. Global silence cooldown reduction decreased from 25 seconds to 20 seconds. That's fair. If you ask me, I would give it 15 seconds. Slaughter cast range increased for corrosive haze. Yeah, that is fine. That is fine. Slark pounce cooldown increased. Yeah, he needed nerf. Cooldown increased from 20 seconds to 22 to 10. Oh, that is really punishable if you use the pounce. You're not gonna be able to pounce that quick again, and you're probably gonna die in that duration. Aghanim Scepter also should decrease. Oh, that is fair. That is not that noticeable. I would say it should be 1000 standard, but whatever. Snapfire, Aghanim Shard damage from Mortimer Kisses apply impact decreased by 50%. Damage from Mortimer Kisses impact decreased by 50%. That is not needed, but I guess. Base attack time improved. It should be 1.5 seconds, but I think that would be too good. That's good enough. Base strength increased by 2 for Templar, and Tiny, he needs a buff. Throw interval increased from 0.4 to 0.7, but that is not noticeable. Max settle time also increased. I don't know, that is barely noticeable. So that is like one more tree, I guess. Treant Protector, he needs nerfs. Bonus armor decrease, no longer provides heal regen amplification. Good. Tusk, cast shard decreased. Critical damage also decreased. In the later stages it's the same, but in the early stages you cannot one-shot as quickly with Desolator as most people rush. Cast range decreased from 1800 to 1400. That's a big nerf, man. That is 400 range minus. Should be 1600, not 14. That is too much. They went a little bit hard on this. Undying. Decay. Steal duration decreased from 45 seconds to 40 seconds now. And the mana cost of Soul Rip increased from 90 to 120 to 120 standard. Yeah, that is good enough. It was way too OP, but I think the steal duration should also decrease a little bit, in my humble opinion. Alright, let's get to talent. Just a moment. Alright, where's the talent? Wait, why did it see talent? Oh, it said talents of Undying. I thought we're already at the talents and they're separated. Never mind. Talent decay damage also decrease. Okay. Warlock needs a buff. Golem damage increase from 100 to 200 to 110 to 230. That is nice. Aghanim Scepter Golem damage increase 75 to 150 to 80 to 170. That is good. Aghanim Scepter second Golem delay increase from 0.2 seconds to 0.5 seconds. Okay. From 3% to 4%. That is also okay. Fatal bone damage increase also. Wind Ranger power shot travel distance increase 2600 to 3000. Oh wow, you can literally snipe them now, enemies. Damage reduction decreased from 35% to 25%. So you can dish out more damage by your ultimate. And also you can snipe people. So she's got an unnecessary buffs, but Winter Wyvern now applies a dispel to the target. Why would you like to dispel the enemy though? In what cases it is good? Not sure. We stock there. Voodoo Restoration. Heal damage increased. Yeah, that's fine. Maldic Burst damage also increased. Let's see the bugs. Oh my god, the bugs. There's actually many more bugs, but... Alright, we're at the end, guys. Let's see what the bug fixes are. Disable the ability to join matchmaking when the dev flag is enabled. This allows third-party tools to modify elements of the UI in abusable ways. Disable some additional ways to access someone's profile during the picking phase. Oh, that is good, man. That is good. Fix an issue where save replays were not being correctly populated with match details. Yep, I faced that. Fix a bug where the hero would sometimes be missing their models, materials, etc. until you reconnect the game. Yes, I have faced this. I like that. They have made the change. Very cool. Fix the bug where occasionally refresher orb wouldn't go on cooldown when refresher shard was used. Fix a bug where Monkey King Street Dance would fail to cast at very long cast ranges. Yes, but the lag is also annoying, man. When Monkey King uses ultimate. I really wish that there were some kind of noticeable optimization to the game that it would actually make it run smoothly when he casts his ultimate. Anyways, let's continue. Because it literally kills the FPS a lot, especially if there's a Rubik in another team and he steals and he also uses ultimate, and then it's just, you know, your computer is on fire, dude. And you're literally playing like 1 FPS. That is bad. Fix the bug where Lifestealer would miss his first infested attack on enemies if cast from certain ranges. Jinada and Geminate attacks are now castable while on break, but not when silenced. Behavior is now consistent with other excuse me, with other similar abilities in the game. Fix a bug where Touch Snowball's particle effect would not be destroyed if the snowball failed to launch. Yeah, that's a bug, visual bug. A lot of visual bugs, man. Heroes can no longer channel Fiend's Gate while inside a snowball. Heroes that are the caster of snowball are now rooted in addition to the previous status effects. This is causing some particle effects issues when the certain movements abilities were casting during snowball. Fix a bug where Codal's Illuminate with Spirit Form heal on allies would not amplified by Codal's healing amplification. So it means now if you have the Holy Locket, you will heal your allies more. That is good for Codal players, I guess. Fix a bug when Primal Beast Pulverize could occasionally cause heroes to be stuck to Primal Beast indefinitely if a hard spell occurred during the vertical motion from another spell such as Lion's or Spike. I see. Fix this Ice Shard 7's God Strength tooltips not displaying the reduced cooldown values if the appropriate talents were chosen. This is only a text change. Fix missing cooldown indicators for charge-based abilities, including abilities that only have charges when a corresponding talent or aghanim upgrade is taken. Just a moment, guys. Okay, nothing important. Let's continue. Fix missing cooldown indicators for charge-based abilities. Yeah, we've already gone over that. Fix Spirit Vessel heal not counting towards healing on the post-game screen. Fix Queen of Pain's missing particle and sound effects when Stream of Pain was casted without any targets in range. In-game roles are correctly shown for players who are disconnected at the start of the game. In-game roles, okay. Fix Omni Knight Heavenly Grace being disabled by break. Fix a bug where the Troll Warlord could override battle transform stack commands by using Wild Axe range cast commands outside of cast range. Casting in this manner will now cast whirling exercises in that direction. Fix some cases where chat messages such as disconnect and reconnect were not being shown if the player was muted. Yep, that was also a highlighted issue. Added in winning games to gem description for unlocking secondary style of Queen of Pain faces void. This is only a text chain. Victories have always been a record for Arcana progress for these two heroes. Added some additional information for Glyph of Fortification tooltip for abilities that can target invulnerable unit and dispel certain invulnerable states. Okay, tooltips. Collector Cache 2 items are giftable after unbundling to match Collector Cache 1's giftability. Yes, that was an issue. Talent upgrade UI is now key bindable under advanced key settings. Disable the ability to join matchmaking when the dev flag is enabled. Yeah, that is unnecessary. This allows third-party tools to modify elements of UI abuse. Yeah, I've read that. I think that's copy pasted again. Disable some additional ways to access someone's profile during. Yep, yeah, it's again copy paste. Clicking on enemies via the top bar of the top part during a game will show their last screen location inventory state. Yep, that's good. Updating tool tips. All right, guys, that was the patch. That was a long patch. We went through all of it, and now my voice is going, and I'm pretty tired to play, but maybe I will play, maybe I will not, but you can catch the stream, guys. Try to stream almost daily. See your ranked adventure, guys. The Dead Reckoning update, guys. 7.33e. 7.32e, sorry. So there's no 7.33 yet. I've heard that the next patch will come in the next month. In April. So let's see if we get that patch. Thank you for watching, guys. If you like what you saw, consider liking, subscribing, and also join the Discord, guys.